The subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. We've got an electric crowd in a sold-out arena here in New York City. It's the Miami Heat facing the New York Knicks. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This These two teams, Doris, slower paced, more methodical in the way they play.
Yeah, you know, you have to appreciate you can win in the NBA with a variety of different styles. We see some guys want to go up tempo. These are teams that want to get into their half court, use up as much of that 24 as possible, but get a good shot at the basket every time.
Is it harder for a fast-paced team to play slow or for a slow-paced team to play fast?
Always harder to me to speed up the tempo. There's so many things that you can do to slow the pace.
So here's Miami's starting group. A lot of length up front with Bosh and Whiteside in the middle. Dragic is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Anthony, the pass to Noah. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Noah's got the first points up on the board for the Knicks. 0. Dragic kicks to Waiters. It's good.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Rose kicks to Anthony. From 13, and he hits the jump shot.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
Outside Bosh. They set the pick. Pass to Waiters. Back to Bosh. 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. The shot's good. Here is Rose. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. A drive by Lee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
That kind of ability to adjust in the air is the only way to do it when you're faced with that much of a size disadvantage in the paint.
Whiteside, good.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Oh, he will take that shot over and over if they give it to him. That's a defensive error they can't afford to repeat.
And a wide open look for Lee. Drains the three-pointer. Lee's got 5 now.
Boy, they're rolling 80% shooting out of the gate.
Dragic dishes to Waiters. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Dragic. Clock at 6. And the Heat get another bucket right there. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rose passes to Porzingis. Back to Rose. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
And Waiters kicks to Winslow. Bosh the screen. Off the pick. No good from Dragic. The Knicks leading by 3. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to speak with Jeff Hornacek for just a minute. He said that interior presence is #1 on their list defensively. He told me that they have to make it difficult inside and close out the passing lanes to prevent easy looks in the paint. We'll see if that works for him, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Lee outside. It's rebounded by Bosh. The Heat trail by 3. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And Waiters kicks to Dragic. Feeds to Whiteside. From the wing. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rose kicks to Lee. Anthony drives in. And there it is for him.
Oh, that could easily have been a three-point play. A little contact, Melo still goes right to it.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's the screen. Here's Bosch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Bosch.
We see a lot of teams have gone through logo or jersey transitions, but the Knicks have had that classic blue and orange for a long time. One of the most iconic logos, not only in the NBA, but in all of sports.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the New York Knicks franchise, one of the founding franchises of the NBA back in 1946.
Well, how about this, Kevin? The name Knickerbocker traces back even further to the Dutch settlers who came over in the 1600s. It referred to their knee-length style of pants, but came to represent New Yorkers in time.
Dragic dishes to Winslow. Inside. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
You know, I think in his mind he was already going in the other direction, but you have to make the play first.
Here's Bosch. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Miami shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
The Knicks with the lead. Tipped away. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Miami shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. The first free throw is good.
You know, Jeff Hornacek was the man chosen to lead this Knicks team during their coaching search. You know, you think about it, they took a look at several names in and out of the organization, but Hornacek ended up being their guy. It seemed like they felt Hornacek didn't get a fair shake and is underrated as a coach.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And with Hornacek being available in the first place, he was previously coach of the Suns, but was let go amidst the chaotic season that the Suns went through last year.
Yeah, Kevin, the feeling around the league was that Hornacek was just part of a bad situation in Phoenix, and glad to see him get a chance to show what he can do with the New York Knicks. You knew he'd get another chance after finishing so high in Coach of the Year voting in his rookie year of coaching.
Rose against Dragic. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Goran Dragic.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career, Rose knows how to get to the line. And the one thing about Rose is that, you know, he can still get up for the big matchups. Whenever he faces another great point guard, he seems to play at his best level and loves to push himself and is willing to step up to the challenge. Let's just hope that he can eventually get back to that all-star caliber presence he had just a few years ago.
Both free throws good from Rose. And with Rose and his injuries, it's not easy for him to put in a work day every day. But as you said, he can light it up on the big stage.
And that is why he's such a threat. Even with his numbers being somewhat diminished, Rose knows what it takes to be a successful player at the highest level. You only wish he wasn't robbed of so much of his game due to injury.
Back to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Miami trailing. Waiters with the ball. He has 5. Right side a screen. Now here's Waiters. Outside Dragic. There's the triple. Nice D from Rose. Lee passes to Rose. Lee kicks to Anthony. Six to shoot. And it's Anthony again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Winslow kicks to Bosch. Pass to Waiters. Dishes it to Whiteside. Shot from 12. Misses off the right eye. Knicks have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Rose kicks to Lee. Here's Noah. New York moving the ball around. And here's Anthony from the arc. Chris Bosh with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Dragic kicks to Bosh. Back to Dragic. Stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And the Knicks miss again. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Waiters dishes to Dragic. Passes it to Bosh to stop the drought. The Knicks pull it in. Lee passes to Rose. Outside Anthony. Over in the corner, Lee. Noah with a screen for Lee. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Jennings in for Derrick Rose. Richardson, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Johnson comes in for Goran Dragic. Johnson kicks to Whiteside. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jennings. No good there, and it's Miami the other way.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Anthony. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, ever since Carmelo came into this league, he's been very comfortable as an isolation one-on-one scorer. Today's NBA, though, trending a little bit more towards great ball movement, involvement by everybody.
And Doris with the Knicks going to the triangle offense. Part of the thought was to take some of that pressure off of Melo offensively.
I mean, obviously, Kevin, the idea is to try to create spacing and ball movement and maybe enable Melo to catch the ball with more room to operate. Obviously, it's a bit more complicated, though, and it's taken a little time for them to settle in.
The Knicks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and then for Miami, Johnson comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Derrick Williams subbed in for Justice Winslow.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
On the wing, Williams. And here's Richardson to the inside. Here's Bosh. Kicks it out to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson dishes to Johnson. Shoots. Knicks with the rebound. Outside Anthony. He dishes it to Jennings. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Jennings has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Johnson outside. Anthony against Johnson. Kicks to Bosh. 7-foot shot, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bosh has got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
The pass to Kuzminskis. It's back to Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Anthony kicks to Jennings. The feed now to Carmelo. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Kuzminskis, and again, New York with the triple.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. They set the pick. Williams with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Williams passes to Johnson. The dish to Richardson. Down low. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Jennings. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Johnson outside. He kicks it to Bosh. Shot off the screen. Jennings with the rebound.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Right side Holiday. Good on the bucket. And it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Johnson kicks to Richardson. He feeds it to Bosh. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first. The Knicks making a switch here. And so Bosh nails both of them.
Yeah, we know there are big men in the NBA who struggle at the line, but for him, it's a real strength.
There's the screen. Jennings dishes to Holiday. Fires the 3. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Their biggest advantage could be their fearlessness. Maybe a bad shot once in a while, but these guys have range and they know it.
The Heat trail by 5. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York looking at who they've got. We've got Lance Thomas. He's out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the 2.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Thomas passes to Jennings. Outside, Porzingis, 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by New York here. Holiday with the 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Holiday's got 5.
And how about that for a response?
Didn't take them any time to get those 3 points back. That's the shot they wanted.
Right side, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Yeah, as we just saw, you don't always have to get the block to make a defensive impact.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Whiteside. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He has 6. The Knicks leading by 3. Jennings kicks to Porzingis. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Heat with some changes. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Dragic in for Tyler Johnson. Here's Jennings. He has 5. Tries again. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Goran Dragic.
That's an example of the release point being so high the defender has no options. You just don't see that many players Porzingis' size, 7'2", 7'3", who can stroke the jumper the way he can. Boy, you think back to draft night, and Porzingis was roundly booed by Knicks fans when he was taken with the 4th overall pick. But that's ancient history now. I think everyone realizes the talent this young guy possesses.
And so he makes both from the line. And there were even some rumors on draft night that Carmelo Anthony wasn't happy with the pick of Porzingis.
That's a rumor he vehemently denied. They're both perimeter-oriented forwards, and I could see why Melo might prefer a guard or perhaps a more traditional pivot man. The Knicks, though, looking for the upside, and Porzingis has that in spades.
Jennings kicks to Holiday. It's back to Jennings. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. He's covered by Whiteside.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening.
Thomas against Winslow. Pass to Ellington. Feeds it to Dragic. Clock at 6. Williams a screen on Jennings. For 3, Ellington. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Ellington's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Heat. Jennings dishes to Holiday. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. And the Knicks lead by 1. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Ellington kicks to Dragic. To the middle. Knocked away. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Holiday. He doesn't hit that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Dragic. It's hauled in by Thomas. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Outside, Porzingis dishes it to Jennings. Holiday, the pass to Jennings. Pulls it from the elbow. Unable to get that one. Dragic with some nice D. Now Winslow. Outside Dragic. There's the pick. To the wing right side. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jennings dishes to Thomas. Jennings with the ball. He's got 5. Here's Hernan Gomez. Passes it to Porzingis. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
That's the frustrating thing. You work so hard to get the open shot, and then you can't make it.
Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. There's Winslow. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Winslow's got 5 points now this quarter. Jennings passes to Porzingis. Jennings kicks to Thomas. It's back to Jennings. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The best may be yet to come. It's this kind of back and forth battle. You almost know this thing is going down to a special finish.
Outside Dragic. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Jennings kicks to Holiday. Now here's Jennings. He's got 7. Outside Thomas. From the top of the key. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Winslow wide open. He fires off target from 3-point range. Outside Holiday. Up top Porzingis. He dishes it to Jennings. 11 feet away, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And a new group in for the Knicks. Joakim Noah's checked in for Porzingis. Anthony comes in for Thomas. Lee's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And then for Miami, Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Dion Waiters comes in for Derek Williams. And it's Richardson in for Wayne Ellington. Waiters on the wing, covered by Anthony. Takes the 13-footer, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And that's now 7 points for Dion Waiters. And Doris, I know you shot a lot of free throws in your day, got to the line often. What goes into the mentality, an aggressive style, or even art form of getting to the line?
You know, I like the way that last part of that question was phrased, the art form, because that's exactly what it is. You know, one, as a guard, you can't have any fear in attacking the rim with bigger bodies around you. You can't be afraid of contact. And, in fact, there is an art form to sort of leaning in without committing an offensive foul. So there's a real touch and flair and confidence it takes to be a guard who gets to the free throw line consistently.
Rose in the post. He's guarded by Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Miami's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Kicks to Winslow. Bosh sets the pick for Winslow. Waiters gets a wide-open look, and he misses the go-ahead basket. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rose kicks to Anthony. There's the pick. Lee goes in, and there's the pass to Kuzminskis. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Noah doesn't go that time. Bosh with some nice deep. Stolen by Noah. Back to Lee. Rose against Dragic. Step back shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
They were right there on him, guys. When you take away space from a shooter, it can rattle and force a miss like they did there.
Bosh against Noah. Bosh dishes to Dragic. Back to Bosh. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. Don't let him shoot that.
Here's Kuzminskis. Goodbye, Winslow. Anthony right side. The feed to Lee. And here's Rose. He's got 6. Anthony kicks to Rose. Looking to end the drought. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosh has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Richardson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Dragic at the elbow. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the way in. Dragic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That one good for 2.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
Here's Bosch, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. Rose kicks to Lee. To the inside. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Listen, they rely heavily on his offense. He rarely lets them down.
The dish to Waiters. And Anthony sends it back.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block. Boy, when he's in rhythm like this, the whole team benefits. His scoring efficiency gives them a major advantage.
Here's the screen. Here's Waiters. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
To the middle. Here's Noah. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosh. And GA, after being such a fixture in the city of Chicago and for so long, Joakim Noah signing with his hometown team, the Knicks, in the last offseason, a bit of a bittersweet end of his time with the Chicago Bulls. A lot of moving parts in his time with Chicago.
Yeah, and, you know, his playing time had dwindled, and it was just, I think, in everyone's best interest for him to move on. It's a great fit in New York, both with the team and the pulse of the city. Clearly was still valued highly around the league as it took a sizable contract to put him in that Knick uniform.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. And then for Miami, Johnson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. And the second free throw, good. The Heat trail by 4. Johnson kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Waiters. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
You know, that's just intelligent basketball. Put that pass exactly where it needed to go to set up the shot.
Johnson kicks to Johnson, and he converts the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Feeds to O'Quinn. Here's Noah. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
That's good from Noah. Noah hits them both. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Bosh, a screen on Anthony. Waiters. Some solid defense from Rose. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Lee kicks to Anthony. Here's O'Quinn. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. O'Quinn's got his first basket.
What you like about O'Quinn in the mid-range is how quickly he pulls up for that shot.
Johnson with it. Left side, Bosh. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Knicks lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action. A stellar first half for Carmelo Anthony. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass cleaned.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half his shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. If you look at Chris Bosh in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
You know, he's getting the ball in a place where he can do something with it, and he hasn't had to force one thing. The game seems like it's coming to him naturally.
The Heat trail by 4. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Winslow and Bosh at the forward spots. Deion Waiters is out there with Dragic, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Rose passes to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. Rose dishes to Carmelo. Clock at 4. Lets it go from 14. And again, it's New York.
That attack mentality, like he does so often. Melo just putting on an offensive clinic here.
Dragic kicks to Waiters. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Bosh passes to Dragic. It's stolen by Rose. Outside, Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trail by 4. Porzingis with the steal. To the middle, looking for Anthony, and gets it there. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. 90 seconds now into the second half. Lee dishes to Carmelo.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Anthony missing again. Bosh kicks to Dragic. Back to Bosh. Waiters on the wing, covered by Lee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Of course, you've talked to so many and heard a lot of insight on which coaches in the NBA have the most impact on the game. You've coached, you've played. Gather it in for us. Give us a compass on this topic.
Yeah, this is an interesting one because you can go in a lot of different directions. You look at a guy like Doc Rivers, who, because he played, seems to be this natural affinity of the players. You talk about a player's coach, understands relationships, won a championship in Boston, convinced a group of offensive-minded guys like Paul Pierce and Ray Allen that they needed to play defense to the level of Kevin Garnett. You also look at a guy like Eric Spoelstra, who, though he is young, paid his price to come up through the ranks, talks about spending years in that dark, dank Miami video operations room. But when guys like Jeff Van Gundy, Stan Van Gundy, Doug Collins are complimenting you as a young guy in Eric Spoelstra, I'm thinking he's got a pretty good future.
Are you surprised when good coaches don't win in the league?
Yes, but I think so much goes into winning. You have to remain healthy, and over the course of an 82-game schedule, that's hard. You've got to have great organizational strength, Kevin. We know that now ownership and general managers have to be as strong as the head coach. And listen, there's luck. You know, sometimes injuries play a part in who you match up against and who you don't. There's so much to winning.
Wonderful insight. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And he makes that one.
Yeah, this is where the size and the reach of Porzingis can really pay off. It's so hard to bother that release.
And Waiters kicks to Winslow. There's a screen. Bosch with it. Noah picks him up. Pass to Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Goran Dragic.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
No, I mean, exactly. That's not an easy area for him to operate in with that kind of defensive setup. A nice job to get it up and over the bigger guy.
And Porzingis, here we go. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, you know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, what's interesting about Porzingis is, yes, was there an adjustment period in terms of his NBA career? No question. But he had a very good grasp of the culture when he came over, and he loves the American lifestyle. He's got the slang down. He's a very outgoing guy.
Derek Williams checked in for Miami. Ellington comes in for Dion Waiters. No good on the second free throw. And the culture shift for a lot of players coming from overseas, Doris, can just be an added task. But for Porzingis, might have made things easier.
I just love how Porzingis approaches everything, and he fits right in with what the fans want to hear. There's a confidence and a brashness that he plays with that quickly has fans flocking to him. You know, he's got the perfect personality and embraces the culture of sport. So it's hard to think that he won't be a beloved player for all of his playing days.
Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. Over in the corner, Williams. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 5. Jennings kicks to Holiday. Jennings, a screen on Whiteside. Hernan Gomez passes to Thomas. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
You can see it. His timing, his touch, everything just a shade off tonight.
Outside Dragic. Porzingis against Williams. Shoots from 12. Williams with another miss. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Thomas dishes to Jennings. Shoots from 12. Williams with the block. The Heat trail by 5. Outside Dragic. Here's Whiteside. Porzingis with the block. Jennings against Dragic. to Hernangomez. And Whiteside sends it back. Ellington kicks to Dragic. Dishes it to Winslow. Nailed from three-point land. Winslow's got 8.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Jennings kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to Holiday. Shot off the screen, and it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Winslow. 8 points for him. They get it again. Whiteside. It's good. This game is all even. Whiteside's got 5 points now in the quarter. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Oh, man, you just hate to see something like that.
Boy, injuries, you know, they can change the complexion of a matchup, sometimes an entire season.
James Johnson's checked in for Miami. Tyler Johnson comes in for Goran Dragic. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. Josh Richardson comes in for Winslow. To the paint. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Brandon Jennings. And the Knicks lead by 2. Johnson kicks to Bosh. Bosh double teamed out to the wing. Ellington the pass to Johnson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jennings against Johnson. Jennings kicks to O'Quinn. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last. Picked by Lee. Outside Jennings. Uncovered. Rebound by the Heat. Bosh has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. Well, Doris, of course, we all know you've had a chance to meet and interview so many coaches and players throughout the NBA. What are some of the best things about that?
Yeah, I think maybe the most surprising thing about interviewing NBA players in particular is they are very much like you and I. There are periods of great confidence, but if they start to struggle, just like you and I, their confidence can come and go, and they need positive reinforcement. I think the thing I've learned is most often NBA players, aside from the great and sort of distinguishing skill, they are people first and foremost.
Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
Kuzminskis the pass to Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Johnson, that's for 2. No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Thomas dishes to Jennings. And the pass to Kuzminskis. He kicks it to Thomas. To the left wing. From beyond the arc. Ellington grabs the miss. Miami's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Shot by Johnson, no good.
All the credit goes to the defense, preventing a terrific finisher like that from throwing it down.
Jennings against Johnson. Jennings passes to Kuzminskis. Shot clock at 6. Jennings can't get it to go.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Yeah, as we just saw, you don't always have to get the block to make a defensive impact.
Here's Bosh. Almost, but it rolls out. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Lee outside. They get the rebound. O'Quinn takes a 3. Kicks it out to Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Richardson kicks to Bosch. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
They now take the lead. He's got 7.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Basket counts.
You know, the accuracy on that assist was perfect. He hit him in the dead run, exactly where it needed to be.
Jennings kicks to Lee. O'Quinn, the pass to Kuzminskis. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Johnson the screen. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Heat have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the first one drops. The Heat making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. And so Bosch nails both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Rose dishes to Lee. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He's guarded by Waiters. And that's going to be a travel.
You know, you've got to be composed mentally right now at this time of the game. It's really careless play right there.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Johnson outside. 1:30 left here in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Rose, no good.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Yeah, he gains good position, then gets out on the shooter, affects his rhythm.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Down low, deflects the pass. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I love what I see from him this quarter. Very decisive and very accurate.
Winslow's checked in for the Heat. Knicks trail by 4. Now here's Rose. He's got 6. He dishes it to O'Quinn. 11 feet away, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. And that's 18 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Melo just doing what he does best right there, a pure scorer.
There's the pick. Johnson kicks to Bosch. Back to Johnson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Anthony.
You don't teach that. You see the defense there, but Melo seems to navigate around or through it.
And here is Waiters. He's got 12. Kicks to Bosch. With 1 on the clock, misses the layup. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had.
All right, put together.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Melo and Porzingis, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Derrick Rose is out there with Lee, and it's Noah in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. The Heat with the lead. Outside Dragic. And there's the feed to Waiters. 3-pointer. And Lee pulls it down.
He really had no excuse not to make that shot. Hopefully it won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Porzingis. Rose kicks to Porzingis. That evens the score. Porzingis has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for New York.
You know, Porzingis' size obviously will make him a threat at the rim, but that athleticism a problem as well.
There's a good screen. Doubled by Lee. Rockets the pass to Bosch. Rocket 6. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Bosch has got 11 points here in just the second half. Rockets against Rose. Porzingis kicks it to Noah. Shoots from the right block, and it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Anthony dishes to Noah. The kick out to Rose. Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Double team on Bosch. Johnson, the pass to Bosch. Johnson kicks to Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now David Aldridge has an update for us on Hassan Whiteside. David, what's the news?
Guys, I was able to speak with the head athletic trainer for the Heat about his status. And the news is not good. Right now, it looks like a broken ankle with additional damage to the surrounding connective tissue. That's the type of injury that won't only keep him out the rest of this game, but what could be a lot more games to come. Not good news at all for this team, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Well, I can tell you this. He has the pain tolerance to come back earlier than expected, and the kind of toughness, too.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, great scorers just have that knack. Get inside, it's either a bucket or a trip to the free throw line. When Melo first came to New York, there was an enormous amount of pressure on him, and you wonder how, at times, he can handle that so gracefully.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And for Melo, the pressure is always going to be on him, Doris, as long as he is the guy in New York.
Yeah, I like that because it shows how mentally tough Melo is, that he can still perform when so much is expected from him. And his whole career, listen, Melo has been the leader of whichever team he is on, and he's used to this kind of pressure.
Dragic kicks to Waiters. Out left to the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Rose up on top. He's guarded by Dragic. Rose passes to Porzingis. Impressive fadeaway right there. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Just a great, great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Oh, you have to love the spirit, the competition. In fact, it's so close right now, it's hard to say who has the advantage.
Now here's Waiters. The 3. Here's Dragic. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Rose. Lee against Johnson. Noah. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The line for your Knicks, Joakim Noah. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Heat trail by 4. Johnson left side. There's the dish to Waiters. Waiters on the wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. Dragic with it. Tries to snap the cold streak. Again, Dragic missing.
You know, something's off. His shot mechanics, perhaps, and they need him to shoot it well right now.
To the inside. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Lee. 24 points for Carmelo Anthony.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Dragic. He feeds it to Bosh. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And so here is New York. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis kicks to Lee. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Miami's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. 15 points for Dion Waiters.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And again, Miami with the triple. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And it's Lee penetrating. Willie Reed, he's checked in for Justice Winslow.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, such a polished free throw shooter. He just makes the most of all of those chances when he gets them.
Bosh, a screen on Anthony. Here's Waiters. Off target with his 3.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Here's Dragic. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Heat making a change here. Nick Roberts is checked in.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
Lee against Johnson. Peters on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Dragic from outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Johnson. Nick Roberts. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Rose kicks to Lee. Anthony drawing the double team. Feeds to Rose. From beyond the arc. The rebound by McRoberts. The Heat trail by 4. Pass to Dragic. Here's Waiters. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Rose in the post. He's guarded by Dragic. And that one, good. And it's 7 points for Joakim Noah.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dragic dishes to Bosh. Bosh sets the pick for Johnson. Down low. Dragic against Rose. Looking to get it going. No good from Dragic.
He just didn't have enough strength to complete that shot.
Lee fires, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now it's an 8-point New York lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bosh passes to Johnson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Heat with some changes. Ellington comes in for Waiters. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Josh McRoberts. And New York with a change here, too. Jennings is checked in. Here's Noah. And too long on the shot. The Heat trail by 6. Bosh kicks to Dragic. Back to Bosh. Stolen by Noah. It's stolen by Dragic. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the fourth quarter just has not been kind. Only 1 bucket in 5 attempts.
Bosh dishes to Johnson. The 11-footer hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now just a 2-point New York lead. Jennings passes to Carmelo. It's back to Jennings. And he gets the bucket.
That is high percentage offense. Get the ball into the paint, pound them inside.
The Heat trail by 4. Left side Bosh. From the baseline. No good on the shot. Great defense that time from Noah. Porzingis kicks to Jennings. Dishes it to Lee. Noah the screen. Dragic against Jennings. To the middle. Outside Anthony. 6 to shoot. And Anthony gets double teamed. Here's Noah. And stolen by Richardson. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Miami. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a 1-possession game.
Anthony on the wing. Richardson covered. No good from the wing. The Heat trail by 3. To the paint. Lee with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Lee's running. Up again. Good.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 5. 50 seconds left in the fourth. the Heat with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Luke Kemp. And it's Williams in for Wayne Ellington. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Here's Dragic. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
And he knows how much was riding on that possession. He wanted to score. And if you're going to challenge the big guy, you've got to go right at him.
Waiters, he's checked in for Williams. Jennings, no good on the free throw.
Time running low here.
They have to score quickly and then foul immediately.
Tips it up. The putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. There's the call on James Johnson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, they have to be feeling a little bit more comfortable after the free throws add to their lead.
And the Heat call time here. They're losing by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, it's just protocol. Coach wants them to fight all the way to the finish.
For 3, Ellington. That one misses. Now here is Holiday. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. So on both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with Dave.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Carmel. And that's it for...
The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. This is a game that may be determined early, and they have made it clear that their focus is to limit mistakes.
Let's meet your Brooklyn Nets. The other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches.
Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, in a fine Eastern Conference affair here at Barclays Center. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg in our sideline